What's going on, guys? It's your boy Echo, and I just want to let you know what you're about to watch. On my second YouTube channel, I cover Diablo Immortal on a regular basis. The video you're about to watch is an example of content that I make regularly on that channel. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you like action RPGs on mobile, make sure you head on over to that channel. The footage you're watching in this video right here is not Diablo Immortal, so don't get confused. I'm sorry, we are watching the game that I play in the meantime, Diablo 3. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're back on the channel talking more about Diablo Immortal, but specifically what we're doing as we sit back here and wait for Diablo Immortal. And I'm going to specifically talk about what I'm doing because, well, I'm the guy that made a brand new YouTube channel just for a game that's not even out yet. Call me genius, call me an idiot. I'm not really sure yet. It's one of the two. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for daily videos on Diablo Immortal once it releases. But for today, let's talk about what I'm doing, what I think is the best investment of my time for enjoyment and for just, you know, future Diablo love. And that's gonna be me. I chose to play Diablo 3. We've had videos on the channel. You can see a few of them right there because I have an amazing editor who's going to pop them up on the screen. But we've had a few videos out that have been comparing Diablo Immortal to other mobile games and options in the same genre. Being that I'm someone that was at BlizzCon and was able to play in depth, just so much time on Diablo Immortal, I have a great idea of what the game is going to be like, and I know what to expect for when it does actually launch. Now, what I figured I would do, the whole plan with this thing was, let's compare it to all the other games that are out in the market right now, to Anima and other games like that. And I've been doing that, giving you guys other mobile options of things to play, because we can't play Immortal yet. It's just how it is. There's no alpha yet, there's no beta yet, there's no game yet. Who knows when it's going to be here? I'll tell you, it's going to be done the Blizzard way, which is the right way, but it's going to take time. I mean, that's really just what it's coming down to. They probably announced Diablo Immortal a year too early, which makes everyone feel like, oh, it's coming. But think about when they released Diablo 4, the announced Diablo 4. It's probably 2 or 3 years away. So they announced Diablo Immortal a year and a half ago. So 2 or 3 years, even though it's mobile, remember though, they're making a game that's not just a mobile game. It's a Blizzard game on mobile. So big difference there. They're not just reskinning something, guys. They're making something sweet, which is why I'm in love with the idea, which is why I think this is going to be something amazing. So what I decided to do for myself is I like to play Diablo 3. I have the ability to play on PC. You guys may have the ability to play on PC, or you could play on console as well. You can go buy Diablo 3 without any expansions, just the disc for Xbox for like $5. Super cheap, and it's the best way to get a Diablo experience right now because it is a Diablo game. No, it's not mobile. You can't play it on mobile. But if you're looking for a Diablo experience, mobile or not, this is the way to go. Diablo 3. The game is fun. It's continuously being updated. There's continuous seasons, new builds, updates, progression, all that stuff is still being supported 7 years after the game has come out, which is pretty darn amazing, which is why I made this investment to make a new channel, because I really do believe that they're going to be doing the same exact thing with Immortal. If we look at the time it takes to develop and create a game, Diablo 4 is probably in the works for 2 years already. That's just taking a guess. 2 years maybe. They announced that it's going to be 2 more years, so it's going to take 4 to 5 years to make that game. Immortal is not in a very different boat. Maybe it's going to be done a little bit more quickly, but it's still going to be a full Diablo experience on mobile. And yes, I know why it said that. And maybe you guys didn't love when he said that because you're not mobile fans, but there are a lot of people, maybe you're one of them, that is a mobile gaming fan and that is extremely excited for Diablo Immortal to come out on mobile. I know that I am. I prefer to play games on mobile. Now, the reason that I have the ability to play on PC all the time, let me fill you in on my life situation, why don't I? First of all, I'm a dad of 2. I was a teacher until about 5 months ago, where I decided to go full-time on YouTube. While I was being a father, a husband, and a teacher, I didn't have much time to game at all, right? I would just use my phone. I'd play Clash of Clans and games like that because they were easy for me to play. Easily accessible, quick increment games that I could just hop onto. Now that I'm full-time, I have a lot more time. I'm full-time on YouTube. I stream every day. I can sit in front of my computer and play games like Diablo 3 for hours at a time, but that is not the typical person. Most people don't work from home and get to play video games for a living and make content on that. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. Although, it's a struggle, guys. It's definitely a grind, but it is great to play video games all the time, especially when they're good like this. So, for me, and for someone that has the time, maybe a student, someone that's a student and off for a vacation, summer vacation or something like that, you have tons of time, sure, you could hop in front of that console, you could put down Fortnite for a little bit, and you could play some Diablo 3, which is really cool. Or others that may just be able to have an hour or two a day, you can hop on and play this. Now, if you're a mobile person, and you play mobile for the same reason as me, which is a couple of different types of people. One, older generations, people that just don't have the time to sit down because of responsibilities of life, work, family, etc. That's where a huge number of mobile gamers come from. Also, people outside of the United States. Not everyone has a computer. Not everyone has a console. But in many other countries, everyone does still have a phone and is still able to enjoy games. Think about games like Fortnite Mobile. Think about PUBG Mobile. Pulling 100 people into one battleground on a mobile device. Pretty unbelievable. It still boggles my mind to this day that that could be done. But it is done, and it's done flawlessly. I mean, PUBG Mobile, in my opinion, this is not factual whatsoever. It's just my opinion. I think there's a larger audience for PUBG Mobile than there is for PUBG on PC. That could be wrong. So before you slay me in the comments, guys, if you want to correct me, you can. I did not look up the data on that, but PUBG Mobile is massive, the competitive scene and everything for it, and it's on mobile. So my point is, games that are going to be created, you could have an amazing experience on mobile as well. So someone like myself who's a father and who had a job, or someone who has a job and maybe they want to take that bathroom break for 15 minutes and their wife could be yelling at them why they're in the bathroom for so long. Maybe their stomach hurts. Little does she know, they're going to be playing some Diablo Immortal. Maybe a little, I don't know. We're just rambling on now, but you understand my reasoning for why the need for Diablo Immortal is here. You're going to be able to reach such a vast audience of gamers that don't have that accessibility, whether because they don't have the money, it's not just physically there for them, or they don't have the time to play a game on console. Now, with that being said, playing a game on console, just because it's coming to mobile doesn't mean it's going to be a 1-minute round and it's over. It just means that you could whip out your phone and play it really quickly for 15 minutes or so and then put it away. Whereas if you have to go to your console or your computer, you have to sit down, you have to log it all on, you have to get everything going, set up the scene, and then go. It just takes longer, it's more effort, and it's not something that's as bite-sized or as quickly done. Now, of course, I like this part right here. I love this little battle, although I slay him pretty nicely. Although, I completely forgot my train of thought there too. Well, I'm excited about it. You guys already know this because I've talked about it so many times here on the channel before in my other videos. I am and will remain an advocate for mobile games as a whole, and being someone that's in love with Diablo and the whole franchise of it, you know it's going to be a game that I'm supporting moving forward. So let me know what classes you guys are playing inside of Diablo 3 if you're still playing it. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a 7-year-old game. So maybe you beat it time and time again, and you've played it time and time again, and you don't want a dungeon anymore. Maybe you're just done with this and you're waiting for that new experience. Well, the next new experience you're going to get for Diablo is going to be on mobile. Like it or not, that's just where it's going to be. Of course, you could use BlueStacks if you want to play it on your PC. It's actually pretty easy to do that kind of thing. So it will be playable on PC via an outside service like BlueStacks. And then after Immortal, let's say a year or so after Immortal comes out, all you diehard PC guys are going to be able to be playing Diablo 4. So hopefully, my hope, my thought, my dream is that everyone on PC will be able to play this game and say, you know what? Blizzard didn't mess this up. They didn't riddle it with microtransactions, and they actually have a good platform, a good experience. Now, maybe you'll think that the controls suck. I personally love mobile controls, but if you're a PC gamer, I would almost bet that you don't. But I'm hoping that even though you may not like the controls because you're not a mobile gamer, you can still appreciate the game that was created by Blizzard to extend and fill the gap in the Diablo story. Like I said, I'm excited about it, not only because I'm a mobile gamer, because it's a Diablo game. And then who knows, on this channel, I may even do some exploring of Diablo 4. Not really sure. This may be a really focused on mobile channel. We'll have to see. And if you guys didn't know, I do have a second YouTube channel. You can see it right here. Actually, it's my first YouTube channel. It's called Echo Gaming. And on there, I feature mobile games, specifically Clash of Clans, where I'm in the esports scene, the competitive scene for Clash of Clans. I'm actually the community manager for Clash of Clans esports over at Space Station Gaming. So it's pretty legit stuff. Maybe one day we could bring a Diablo competitive scene to Space Station. Esports in Diablo, could that be a thing? Let me know your thoughts on everything, guys. We rambled on a little bit today, but that's part of the experience you get hanging out here with me. It's like we're sitting down and having a conversation, except I'm the only one talking. Either way, it's fun for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. You can come over and find me over on Instagram. It's called Echo Gaming Media. There are links to everything down below in the description of this video. But if you do come over to my Instagram, you got to show some Echo Fam love. And if you're new to this channel and you don't know what the Echo Fam is, it's people that become part of this community. And when I start live streaming Diablo Immortal, guys, you're all going to come and it's going to be amazing. Then you will understand. But if you do want to be part of this family, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel and you are instantly a family member. So with that being said, come to the Instagram, drop a purple and a blue heart in or on the latest video or picture. You could also do that in the comments section below. We're going to probably end things on this beast boss fight going on right now, although no match for me. We'll take them down nice and easy. Guys, make sure you check out this video before you go, and we're out of here for today. I'll see you guys next time with another Diablo Immortal video. Until then, be good.